What if the person you trusted most turned out to be behind your worst nightmare? That's exactly what happened to Charlie, a seemingly ordinary CIA analyst whose comfortable life took a horrifying twist, plunging him into a world of secrets, revenge, and betrayal. Charlie's life started off simply enough. He's in his garage, carefully repairing a small airplane gifted to him by his wife, Sarah. She pops in, playfully interrupting him to remind him she's heading off to a business conference in London, teasingly inviting him along. But Charlie declines. He's buried in classified work at the CIA and can't afford distractions. It's clear he's deeply dedicated, both to Sarah and to his role decoding top-secret intelligence for the government. At CIA headquarters, Charlie navigates through a series of sophisticated security checkpoints. Ironically, scanners he personally developed. He's more than just an analyst. Charlie's the mastermind behind the CIA's most advanced digital defenses. Settling into his workspace, he receives a cryptic message from Inquilin, a mysterious informant who's been passing him crucial intel for years. This time, though, the message comes with an unsettling warning. The new files could endanger the CIA itself. Intrigued, but wary, Charlie dives into the material, only to find himself stumped by the encrypted code. It's rare, almost impossible, for him to encounter something he can't immediately unravel. After lunch, Sarah calls to confirm she's safely in London, but Charlie already knows. He affectionately admits he's tracking her location, not in a controlling way, but out of habitual, protective instinct. Their conversation is brief. Charlie's mind is still fixated on those elusive files. Determined, he bypasses security to access the restricted high-level systems in the CIA building, finally cracking the code. The revelations he uncovers are explosive. Evidence of a CIA-sanctioned drone strike, deliberately covered up as a tragic self-deletion bombing, resulting in over 150 casualties, including French Special Forces and Danish Marines. Most horrifying of all, the orders came directly from his own boss, Chief Moore. Shaken by this discovery, Charlie calls Sarah, desperate for a comforting voice, but gets no answer. Unsettled, he leaves a voicemail. Unaware, it's already too late. Next morning, Moore shepherds him into the director's suite. Brand new director O'Brien isn't here to chat. London's Brookmont Hotel was attacked overnight. 4 terrorists, 4 hostages, 2 fatalities. One of the dead is Sarah Gray. The room spins slower than Charlie's heartbeat. He demands to call her. Moore flicks on the news instead. Grainy footage shows masked men corralling guests. A blurry frame freezes on Sarah, shielding strangers with her body. The anchor's voice says the rest. Back home, reporters swarm Charlie's residence, eager for details. He pushes past, consumed by grief and anger. Something doesn't add up. How could terrorists easily slip past London's sophisticated security systems? The following day, Charlie goes to the airport to pick up Sarah's body and her belongings. At home, he looks inside the suitcase and finds a gift Sarah had bought for him, which makes him have a breakdown. Driven by suspicion, Charlie meticulously reconstructs the attack using surveillance footage. His findings reveal the terrorists were professionals who expertly evaded detection. He identifies each culprit. Mishka, a ruthless Russian operative. Lawrence, a South African ex-Special Forces mercenary. Gretchen, a former intelligence agent. And Horst, the elusive mastermind who personally ended Sarah's life. Charlie confronts Moore and Caleb, his supervisor, with his evidence, only to realize they already know. He senses betrayal instantly. They send him to a therapist. Charlie obeyed, only long enough to raid his attic safe. He smuggles a magnetic strip into headquarters, print the drone strike dossier, slide the skimmer over the printer's read head, and walk out carrying every dirty secret Moore had buried. Hours later, in a secure office, Charlie faced Moore and Caleb. Determined to strike back, Charlie reveals damning proof of Moore's past operations, including bombing hospitals and allied bases disguised as enemy attacks. He claims he's activated a dead man's switch, an automatic trigger sending this evidence to global media if he's harmed. The bluff works. Moore reluctantly agrees to Charlie's demands for training, weapons, passports, and intel on Sarah's killers. Charlie undergoes intense CIA field training, initially struggling but quickly adapting. His instructor, Colonel Henderson, sees potential despite Charlie's initial clumsiness with firearms. Though inexperienced, Charlie excels at explosives and rapidly learns to withstand psychological pressures. Meanwhile, Moore and Caleb discover Charlie's bluff about the dead man's switch. Furious, they secretly plot to eliminate him during training. Charlie, though, cleverly anticipates their betrayal and narrowly escapes, vanishing into Europe determined to exact revenge on Sarah's killers. First on his list, Gretchen, residing in Paris. Charlie rents a room opposite Gretchen's residential and tracks her routine meticulously, sneaking into her apartment and discovering her vulnerabilities. Unable to finish her directly, he cleverly exploits her severe pollen allergy during a hospital visit. Her throat swells shut before she can speak. Charlie offers air for Horst's location. A violent fight ensues. Panic scrambles them both. In the chaos, she shoves him, escapes, darts into traffic, and an oncoming vehicle ends their negotiation with a crunch of steel and bone. Charlie staggers over, steals her phone, sprints back to the hotel. Mission half success, half nightmare. Whiskey helps him forget, until Henderson strides into the same bar, eyes locked on him. The chase barrels through cobbled streets and ends in a dingy club restroom. Just long enough for Charlie's planted bomb to detonate. The vibration hurls Henderson back, but doesn't kill him. Score 1 for the amateur. The CIA quickly learns of Gretchen's demise. Henderson tracks Charlie relentlessly across Europe, leading to a high-stakes confrontation in Spain, where Charlie targets Mishka. He sabotages a glass-bottom rooftop pool Mishka uses daily, confronting him directly. Mishka arrogantly ignores Charlie's threat, until Charlie shatters the pool, plunging Mishka to his dramatic demise. Charlie narrowly evades Henderson once more, aided remotely by Inquilin, who now reveals herself as a female hacker whose husband, the original informant, was killed years earlier. United by tragedy, Charlie and Inquilin forge a powerful alliance. Unfortunately, their powerful alliance is ended quickly by the CIA using Russian army, killing Inquilin in a car chase. Next, Charlie brilliantly tricks Lawrence, pretending to arrange an arms deal in Romania. After a tense interrogation involving rigged explosives, Lawrence reveals Horst operates secretly from a Baltic port, communicating solely through encrypted codes. Charlie leaves just moments before Lawrence succumbs to his own bombs. The CIA scrambles frantically, realizing Charlie continuously outmaneuvers them. Director O'Brien privately confronts Moore about unauthorized black ops, suspicious of internal corruption. Charlie moves swiftly to intercept Horst in Russian waters. He hijacks Horst's yacht by hacking its CIA firmware, the same protocols he wrote years back. He's later captured by Horst's crew, who drags him into the cabin and dares him to pull the trigger. He refuses. Having remotely hacked the yacht's navigation systems, he redirects the vessel directly into Finnish waters, alerting Interpol and the Navy. Horst is captured alive. Justice finally delivered, without Charlie sacrificing his humanity. Returning stateside, Charlie's revelations prompt an unprecedented CIA investigation. Director O'Brien publicly condemns and dismantles the rogue operations led by Moore and his accomplices. Henderson, recognizing Charlie's actions as heroic despite their conflict, quietly offers his respect. Emotionally and physically drained, Charlie visits Sarah's grave, finally allowing himself closure. He steps into the plane Sarah once gifted him, symbolizing their love, resilience, and the life he still has ahead of him, and gently takes flight, soaring into clear skies, freed from the weight of vengeance and betrayal. In the end, Charlie's harrowing journey from analyst to avenger proves that even ordinary people can rise to extraordinary circumstances, confronting corruption and injustice, turning grief into courage, and finding peace amid chaos.